Geminis, welcome. This is your May 18th through the 21st. Quick energy check-in. It is a general reading, so please only take what resonates with you and leave the rest for somebody else. My neighbors are doing some construction work, so if you hear things going on, that's what that is. But I still want to get the readings in today. Okay, so as your main energy during this time, you do have the Two of Discs telling me there's something that you're trying to balance out, or there's some fluctuation going on in your life that you're having a difficult time juggling. You could also need to make a decision between two things. So let's see what else is coming out for you guys. You got the Empress. So this could be talking about a mother figure in your life or you being a mother. But it is talking about the feminine energy and birthing things into reality, birthing new creations. So there might be something you're trying to work on creating here. You do have the Knight of Wands, which tells me you're moving towards something with a lot of boldness, passion, adventure. There's something that you need to stand your ground on, or there's competition of some kind. But there is a rivalry. You are going to need to stand your ground, or you're going to need to compete for something. And you do have the Knight of Discs as well. Now, he's a slower moving knight than the Knight of Wands. So that's kind of interesting. It's like after you stand your ground on something, like you might move into standing your ground in a pretty fiery energy. But once you do, I feel like you switch it up and you go into that Knight of Discs mode where you're taking very sure-footed movement towards what it is you want to gain here. And that might have to be with what you're creating here in this balancing something out. All right. Let's get a clear view of what's going on. And we do have the Queen of Discs here. And Queen of Discs can talk about independence, domestic pursuits. And we do have that with the Empress. You know, she's very independent, abundant. Let's see. This is a necessary transition for you and a completion to a lesson or goal. You know, there's another 7 here. So there's some kind of conflict or something. And you're looking for equal give and take of energy, again with that balance coming in, okay? Some kind of balance. This has something to do with balance. There is new love, or you're trying to fill up your cup of love here, and you're taking action. And that's interesting that you're taking action, but within, to try to figure out where you want to commit yourself to, because you're a little bit confused on something. But there might be a new offer coming in for you guys. All right, let's see here. Two of Discs, please. You have the Sun. So wherever you're heading to, this is going to lead you to success, okay? Whatever it is you're trying to balance out or make a decision on during this time, it seems like it's something that's pretty important to you because you're heading towards it with a lot of night movement, which tells me it's something you want to achieve, overcome. You're coming at it from that type of energy. So this is something that's important to you to figure out. The lady. Okay, this is a side note. Okay, so you have the 5 of Cups, the Justice card, and the King of Pentacles. There's some kind of hurt, loss, or grief that has bothered you, and you're looking for justice in the situation. This could be a Libra, okay? And it might be with somebody who is an earth sign. So probably a masculine earth sign. That doesn't mean male or female, just masculine, okay? Energy, earth sign. That maybe some of you could even have a court case with this person, all right? But this is a side note. The lady. Oh. Okay, we're getting more side notes here. Another King energy, the King of Wands. This could be somebody that you felt that you were married to, or you felt like you'd be together a long time, strong commitment, but you ended up feeling left out in the cold. But you're choosing to walk away from this situation, or you're healing from the past abandonment of this situation, and this is a completion to a lesson or goal for you of some kind. Excuse me. I usually don't get side notes, and I usually definitely don't get 2. So something going on in the relationship area of that way for you guys, possibly with an earth or fire sign. And there's that King of Wands that just came out. So this might be who you're having this, who you guys stand your ground against. Judgment. Yeah, let go of the past, move into your life's purpose. You're having to defend yourself on something here, okay? But this person, it should be in your past. They shouldn't be moving into your future with you. So stand your ground, let them go, okay? So you can move into this Knight of Discs and get working on whatever it is that's going to take you to this success. Oh, let me see what the Empress is. I kind of skipped that. The Knight of Swords. She's trying to make lifestyle changes. And another Knight energy for you. You're very strong in your Knight energy during this time, which is great because that's a lot of movement towards the success you're trying to create, okay? The Knight of Swords is all about change and heading directly. These are the two fastest moving Knights. So whatever it is you're trying to birth into reality, or if you're a mom, you're making the lifestyle changes that are best for your family, okay? Or even a dad that takes on that nurturing role, okay? Knight of Discs. The Five of Swords. Again with that conflict. What are you trying to... You're withdrawing. The changes you're trying to make, I feel like you're trying to switch things. Like maybe you're stuck in that middle part of something, okay? So there's this fluctuation coming in and you're trying to get to this time of happiness, joy, and success. But at the same time, I feel like there's some kind of external conflict going on that you're trying to escape, but you can't seem to escape it, okay? It looks like you're trying to take movement towards all the things you want. You're trying to create the life that you want here, and you're trying to stand your ground on something, but I feel like it keeps coming back at you no matter what. But it is saying withdraw here from any of this conflict, and you take movement on that. The Knight of Discs can be hesitant to move at all. So I almost feel like with the Hermit mixed with this Knight of Discs, it's almost saying take no movement in this conflict, because the Knight of Discs is the only one, because you're coming in here strong with this Knight of Swords and Knight of Wands energy to try to overcome this conflict. But I feel like what you end up doing is pulling out of it completely. But it's going to end up being successful for you, and you are going to be able to create the things that you do want to create. So let's see what's on the bottom of this deck. Another King energy. Okay. With that Queen of Pentacles again. This has to do with your home. But now there's a path opening up. This is the Two of Wands. There's a new path opening up to you in some way. I feel like there's some kind of communication going on here with... I feel like you're in that Queen of Pentacles mode. Two of Wands. The Temperance. This could be with a Sagittarius. You've been up in your head. There's been commitment issues, but there's a new solid opportunity coming in. If you're patient, there'll be new messages. Take action on your new future, okay? You have the Three of Wands with the Fool. This is telling you to take that path towards what's new, okay? A new, and same thing with that Judgment card, all right? Let's get you some Oracle cards, and we'll do best actions for you to take. Goddess of the Moon, trust your intuition during this time. Contract. So this, again, could be a Libra. I know a Libra came out in one of the side messages, but this could also be talking about a court case again, okay? Or some kind of contract that you'll have to sign, some kind of legal paperwork. It could also be just talking about balance, which I said balance is coming into your reading pretty strongly, finding that balance between things. But it can also be talking about cause and effect situations playing out in your life. Adjacent possibilities. Make sure you're looking into other possibilities, that you don't stay stuck on a path that isn't serving you, because there are new doors opening for you. Hostilities. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's some kind of hostilities going on. That is shown up 3 times. So the Seven of Wands, and then you had the Seven of Swords there. You've got the Five of Swords here, and now the hostilities card. Somebody may envy you because you got blossoming abundance coming in, and maybe that's what you're trying to head towards, is creating some kind of abundance. All right. And abundance doesn't always have to mean money. Queen of Swords, another Libra card showing up. But when the Queen of Swords shows up as a as an action card, tells me it's time for you to be honest with yourself and others, to communicate honestly, and to cut out anything that no longer serves you. I do feel like there's something here that no longer serves you. I feel like you're dealing with an earth or fire sign, though. I don't feel like you're dealing with a Libra. I feel like it's asking you to bring in that balance of the Libra for yourself. Okay. This is another side note coming in for you guys. This is crazy. Again, with that Empress card, it's time to birth in a new reality for yourself. Make your wishes come true and manifest in this, again, that Six of Pentacles, abundance and balance, equal give and take. It's the same message, basically. The Ten of Wands, there's been a lot of stress and burden, and it's time to either... Okay, so the Ten of Wands can mean two different things here, but I'm kind of getting that you've been carrying stress and burden that isn't yours to be carrying, and it's time to move away from it and put the burdens down. Sometimes it can mean you're almost at the finish line, and if you just push through, you'll reap your harvest, okay? But in this situation, I am feeling like it's saying, lay the burdens down, be honest with yourself, you know, and cut out the things that aren't serving you. That Queen of Swords. You know, really put some thought into this. Do the investigating and detective work needed for you to be able to make those decisions. All right, you may need to put some real thought or investigating into something. And yeah, the King of Swords as well, which is one of your energies. The Queen of Swords is too, and so is the Knight of Swords. But the King of Swords I really do see as a Gemini energy. So you do also have a couple here as well, all right? And you have the Strength card. This could be a Leo coming into your reading. I did feel fire signs. But this could also be telling you to have the inner courage to make the decision, because you're going through some kind of either financial restrictions or you're feeling left out in the cold in some way. But it's time for your wishes to come true. There's a Sagittarius card. Yeah. Okay, let's give you an animal advice card and then we will close out this reading. Gemini's animal advice. Lynx, keeper of secrets. Take time out from the world and be the observer. Nothing can deceive you when you trust your knowing. You see others' secrets and keep them sacred. In silence and solitude, you will find your strength. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's time to pull out of something. I feel that in here. It's time to pull out of something, okay? You'll know what that is. Geminis, thank you very much for your time here. It's been a pleasure to do this reading for you. If you are looking for any personal services, you can find that linked down in my description box below for Facebook. And that is the only way to contact me right now. And I will never reach out to you. If you're interested in this deck, that one is also linked down there for Amazon. I don't have the other decks linked yet, but I will try to get to do that for you guys. And if you haven't hit that like button yet, please do so. It really does help me out. It lets me know that the messages are resonating, and it helps to get the messages to more people. Until we meet again.